internet keeps lagging us out and we're unable to watch the stream. But lucky for me, I'm in here, Colt's in here, Checo's working on getting in here. But hey, we got to stream up and we're seeing the cars go around the track. I feel like that's good enough for everybody. All right, so here we go. Sly Fox leading in first, Hollywood second. Let's see who's in third. Looks like we got MJ. He's done worked his way up to third. Twitch fourth. Phil Filler fifth. Davey. No, not Davey. He's the five. Got a few number changes this week. Got to get used to it. Oh, there's a little shake-up right here. Okay, they settle back down. Okay, so third's MJ. Fourth, Twitch. Fifth, Phil Filler. Sixth, Typical. Making his debut. He's done winning. It looks like from the back of the pack up to sixth. Looks like a strong run so far. And the 4 car right behind him, or Slink's right behind him, excuse me. The 4 car, Davey Allison's right behind him in 8th. Not sure what happened to Frank and Chevy either. They're on back here. JWoww is the leader of that second pack. Not sure what happened to him early on in this race, but everyone's kind of spaced out for the moment. What do you think about all this racing so far, Colt?
Yeah, I mean, the front two took off, but they're starting to get hot right now. It looks like it's probably interesting.
I see that. It looks like tires are already wearing out, and I think we're only about 15 laps in.
Yeah, it looks like...
Hold, share with me so I can see what you see.
It looks like lap 17 on field. I can't quite... It's too present. Looks like lap 17. Alright, yeah.
Yeah, I got black screen again. Yeah, sorry ladies and gentlemen, a lot of technical difficulties. These servers are just going to shit. So. Sorry for my potty mouth, but yes, these servers just aren't built to what they're used to back in the day.
I've got my stream up, Checo. We're good. We're seeing the cars on the track. As it looks like right now, I think there's a manual caution out. All the cars are checking up. No, there's not.
Good there, Checo. It is connecting to the host. Alright, as we are on board with Hollywood RS with the grateful grace of Colt helping us over here.
There's 34 remaining, and I think, I don't think we're under a manual, boys. I think that was a huge mass of cars. Yes, here comes Hollywood. Hollywood's the leader. That was a huge, massive amount of cars that came barreling down pit road, and they did it very clean. That was a good job.
Hollywood and the 8 car of Bam Bam Twitch going into pit road right now. Colliding with each other just by a little bit.
Twitch was in front of him, I'm sorry. Correct.
Let's go do a little through the field, huh, boys?
Yep, go ahead. Start off with Slink.
Oh. Excuse me. Well, getting into the points and, you know, how everything's standing right now. Lincoln right now standing 64 back behind MJ Bros, but, you know, a lot of that can change here and there with a couple of race wins. C-Fan right there behind him, just like Colt said, behind him by 20 points, but Sync with a good car right now. It doesn't really look like really too clean, but, you know, the driver behind the wheel is a good, smart, clean, poetic driver when it comes to all this, so look for this car to be in victory lane, you know?
Yeah, while you were talking right there, they filtered back out and MJ took the lead. It's MJ, Swing, Fly. I think that's MJ I see up there. Is that who that is on that pit strategy up there? Oh, wow. JWoww with a crazy pit strategy. He was in the back of the pack and he's up here running 4th place right now. This
I'm
pack's
sorry.
done spread out a lot.
Trying to get to first place.
We've
Yeah,
got
you're good. I'm
4
going
cars
to good.
pulling away.
Your channel is the same one as always?
Yep, you can go to that so you can have 2 screens to look at. And right now I'm looking at the front pack. The first 4 are pulling away. You got Twitch, Typical, and the other 2 guys, the second group, they're trying to slowly make their way up to this front pack.
Hey, fellas, it looks like we got another special guest here. Twoon just joined. What's up, Twoon?
See if you can get in here, Twin.
I have the 45 car over there in 4th. That Toyota's looking strong over here now.
What's up, guys?
Once that 45 gets to those top 3, it's going to be a little 4-on-4 battle. So I know those 4 in the back are really, really eager to get into the front. Something about a great lap.
I passed straight up for a few hours and just stood up.
Oh, it looks like the 3 cars is now pulled away. JWoww has fell back a little bit. Typical is the 4th car leading that second group back up to the front now in his debut.
Yep, that 45, I thought he was going to be able to get there to the top 3 cars. He even faded back behind the other 4 cars.
I almost want to say he took 2 tires. That's almost what I want to say he did. Didn't jump that far up.
I mean, you gotta think of what you guys are doing in a situation like this. So would you guys, go for a risky strategy and change it up on pit road, or go for a lot of, track management, stay up closer to the top of the field?
I would try to stay with that lead pack. As you saw on the first pit stop, everybody poured off on the pit road. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow everyone down, because this is kind of like even though it's the old Atlanta, it's still kind of like a Talladega, Daytona vibe. It's still got that drafting where you can pull away from the field.
Yeah. Like you said, you could get onto their bumper, give them a little bit of a bubble. Oh, as you see the 16 car dive down, try to take the lead away from the 51 of MJ Bross.
It looks like it's going to work.
Field's got his leader pulled up. He shuffles that through. I'll let you know what happened.
It's looking to be a great battle for the lead right now. What is this?
Oh,
8,
wow.
9 piggies under a blanket?
Yeah, they all suck back up with each other. These tires, once they wear out, man, the draft really comes into effect. If a car is 6, 7 tenths back and he gets a sniff of the draft with old tires, he's going to be out on the bumper.
And look at Schlinken trying to stay on that outside, trying to, keep the momentum. But with a lot of cars on the bottom lane, he's not really going to get a little bit of, aero help or any type of advantage going up to the high side right now. Cause right there, see, everybody's on
by the way the cars look right now, the way they're kind of squiggling and bouncing around, I can tell that them tires are not handling good at all. I feel like it's going to be like the last run. They look almost the same as they did last run when they all poured down pit road. But look at Sly Fox. I hate to say it, but he's been dominating this race. He's led more than anybody else tonight.
Yeah, it's a close bunch. That's a whole pack. It's bunched up right there, though.
Because MJ trying to make a move on him. Nice move by the 17, stay in front of him.
Dale Earnhardt pass in the grass style.
Well, at a track like this, the only place you can pass is on the bottom, and he's gonna have to hope that there's a little bit of a gap right there. He doesn't want to really push the 17 out of the way, but you gotta hope that he leaves a little bit of space so you can just put your nose right there. As long as your nose is right there and you don't move up, hey, I say game is game.
It looks like a lot of fast, impatient driver. It looks kind of like Sly's holding up the pack right now.
Well, that's kind of how it works on low draft. All these cars are just trying to hang on for dear life to that draft, to Sly, so it's going to look a little hectic, but they're just trying to hang on. They're trying to hang on that draft.
There's the back two over there of Slinkin and the 45 car there. Side by side. I don't think, oh, now they fall in line.
Typical bounces out in third. Oh, I don't think no one's going to go with him. He's going to drop back. Man, he's having a strong debut,
for fourth place now. He's dropping back. He's side by side with the 8 car of Bam Bam Twitch. It's this 51 car of MJ Bros is just... Hey, if he can and somebody goes out with him, I feel like he's one of the drivers who will go out onto the top lane and risk it for the little biscuit, because that top lane works. It really does work here.
Well,
I know a lot of them are running the bottom line, but once 2 or 3 people use that top side, boom, it's gone.
To go back and touch Colt said it looks like they're driving wild right now. If you look at that rear bumper or rear spoiler, you see that it's what, the 9-inch spoiler, package, super speedway package. So when these guys step out like that 5, like you just saw the 5 do, we thought he had a run. We thought we were going to see him pull up next to the 51 car. That wasn't the case. It was like a parachute was on top. As soon as he stepped out, he dropped back quick. And that's what's going to be tough today. Restarts are very crucial. I think restarts are going to get crazier the longer we go off into this run. Because you can't pass. Once you're lined up like this, there's no passing. The only pass is going to be 51-17. That's really the mistake, or that's really the only 2 that's in position to win right now. I don't see a car from third on back making a run on the final lap to win the race. Too hard to pass.
Wow, that just piggybacks on another thing. You just have to have somebody willing to go up to that top side with you. Yes. Let's say, fifth, the number 5 in, 4th place right now. He goes up with the other 2 behind him.
Oh, we got the 17 going down pit road. Sorry to cut you off. Go ahead, Checo.
17,
44,
maybe the 44
16.
as well. Yeah, I've seen the 45 get in the pit road, but no, as long as the 5 has a little bit of help, and he goes up, boom, he might be able to make the pass. The 31 looks to try to go on the outside. Maybe he's one of the risk takers willing to do it. Maybe they all stay out and 51 signals that he's going to go on the pit road. Have drivers completing their pit stops, some staying out.
16 to go.
16-5 and the 8 car. Still staying out, presumably, stopping the next time by.
From the field, come off side by side. They're giving each other a little space now. Smart racing. 45, I think, pitted a lap 2 earlier, like you said, Checo, and he just went around these leaders. It looks like it's paying off for him again. He's in front of Sly Fox, so he might pull away with the lead here.
Yeah, I do believe he pitted around 2 laps earlier than any other car going to pit road. And he was one of the first to go on the pit road. He's seen the green light. He said it's time. And we're with the 51 right here. We seen the 45 right there in the distance. He might get lapped by the 45, and sure does right here in this instant on cycles of pit road. Oh, pit road cycles, I mean. Something like that. Pit stops. Pit stop. Second closest car to the 45 is the 10, and it's around 20 car lengths to the leader right now. But he does have the 17 car right there pushing him. Oh, now they're side by side. I thought they were going to be working together just to get up there, but Sly Fox maybe wants to get the second spot, so when he does get up there, he can take the lead. A couple of other cars coming off of pit road, the 8 and the 5 car.
Everyone took a little different strategy this time. It wasn't a big old group coming down. It was 3 here, 3 there.
Did any teams pit within each other? Well, maybe, because I've seen the 2 Chevy cars come out together. I feel like this is all team strategies and them talking amongst each other. Because, yeah, they're not all in a party. They're in their separate little team chats, and only the captains can communicate with each other. So, a lot of big brain moves coming out. Oh, and Slink gets a little out of the groove. See, Schlinken's trying to get that high side working. Trying to push the envelope. He's trying to exit out high, enter high. But see, nobody's willing to take it right now. As the 8 has to go out to the high side with 51 going under him. 45 looking strong though. He doesn't really have somebody pushing off of him, but here's the pack. Is his car really that good when it's in front of a lot of people, or what's gonna happen?
Oh, it looks like the 5 gets bumped out. Oh, MJ comes up a little
the
bit.
51 getting. Oh, the 51 gets into the wall. It looks like minor contact. Gets into the 60. 60 might have hit the wall a little bit harder than the 51, but
So now we got JY in front, Sly second, Typical third, and Twitch fourth, and they're pulling away. I don't think Schlink has anything. He has no help. He's got to wait for Phil Filler to get him back there in 6 to lock up and go. Don't think there's enough time. If I'm not mistaken, there's 10 to go. Oh, here goes Typical again. He's trying this outside. And he has help. Okay, this might work. This might be what you were talking about, Checo. He has help. Oh, it's not enough. I think he's got to get in there and get on his bumper. He's holding strong, though.
it was a good move from the 5 and the 8. I mean, like I say, if the leader's not getting pushed or anything like that, and they're just, you know, having a little bit of a gap, the outside line is always going to be prevailing. But in that instance, you had the 17 right on the 45's bumper, and that's not really going to help the case of the high line. But they had a real good, you know, idea and understanding of what they had to do. They entered it perfectly, and they were right there. But just with the 17 right on the bumper of the 45, give that bottom line that slight edge. You come off that corner, boom, got a little boost from that rocket ship, you know?
Yep. I thought it was going to work there, but the 8 car couldn't get close enough to his bumper to help him out. He got right up next to that 45, though. I looked to that 5 car. If he gets out front, he may be gone.
You know, that 5 car right there in 4th spot. He's going to just have to hope for a little mistake or them not being able to link bumpers on going into either 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And he might have gotten into the wall a little bit right there. Looking to pass over on the 8 car, but, you know, tires wearing down, you know, lap by lap. Not a lot of grip is able to be kept over here in Atlanta, especially on the old surface. Like Too Good said in the pre-show, this is one of the tracks that eat up your tires and really, really fast. You'll get loose quickly.
I've noticed the 16, the 51, and the 44 has now locked bumpers, and they are tightly locked. Let's see if they can get a run at this stage and get up there and compete with this top 4. The 5 keeping on getting out of line and slowing this momentum down, and they are catching these front 4.
Oh, the guys in the back are side by side, 2 by 2. Oh, well, no, I thought there was 4 back there, but as long as those 3 can stay in a line within each other, then they can catch up. If Typical wants, he can back up and help those 3 cars, because he might know that those 3 are the faster 3. Well, not in this case, because these guys are up front.
Oh, I see him back there fighting again. That is not going to help him out. Swink needs to get in line with MJ and Field to have any shot at catching these guys. And now Sly has popped out to the top. Here he comes. He's trying to make a move on JWoww. I think JWoww's starting to hold these guys up. Hit a few laps earlier. His tire's a little more worn out than theirs. I think it's starting to show.
Nice little pack racing within the field.
That
but yeah,
it looks like the 41 Frank going down pit road.
Frank is coming down pit road. And I do believe with Colt being on the camera switching through, I do think I did get a little bit of insight. The first car on pit road was 6 car of silenced. He was there chilling. If he didn't have a internet connection or anything like that issue, yeah, then he was on pit road getting a little bit of a slight advantage from what we've seen. Oh, and now we have it. Silence says, lagged out. Hurricane can vouch for me. I closed out of the game in frustration. So, yeah, with the servers being this buggy and
That looks like the stage right there. Typical, well, sorry. JWoww wins. Twitch second. Typical third. Sly fourth. Schlink fifth. MJ sixth. Field Filler seventh. Davey eighth. Hurricane ninth. And Sniper 10th. That rounds out your stage 1 top 10, folks. That was a good stage.
You can read that. You got some good eyes, fella.
who's live stream are you watching? Too good.
Nobody. I'm winging it.
He said I'm winging it. Okay, I'll go with it.
Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna let Checo start off the restart as they come barreling off into one. I'm gonna let Checo have the first 2 laps, and here's Radioactive with Checo.
You already know, coming to the gears, they see the green flag coming, they cross the start finish line with the 45, getting a great restart on the 17. The 17 falls in line. Ooh, that's a massive checkup here. Yeah, a lot of bunching up coming into turn 1. You already know, turn 1 never fails on a bunch of restarts. Here, we see a bunch of cars just favoriting the bottom right now, but the leader of the 45 right there on the top side, 17, and a bunch of other cars are going to want to follow through, but yeah, going out of turn number 4 right here, we have everybody just following the leader of JWoww. That's who the leader is. I believe I was.
Oh, looks like the 17's going underneath him. J-Will went high.
Nice move by the 17. He's seen that JWoww was having a little bit of issues. Maybe not. He probably just entered a little bit higher than he was expecting. He just sees a whole line of
got his car
cars.
a little bit tighter for the maybe the long one. I don't know.
I mean, hey, we've seen a couple of cars get loose on the long run. Maybe with getting the car a little bit tighter, it'll fix that up just by a little bit. But now we have the 17 who was dominating most of stage 1. He's right here in the front. Getting pushed by the 8 and the 16, I believe that is, closely behind him. With Schlink in 3rd place. Okay.
Lincoln had speed before he got into that wreck there at the mid of the first stage. So he had some speed.
Man, this kid always is gonna have speed, and as long as somebody's right there, willing to take, like right now, they're going right now. Oh, not a bunch of help was given by the 16.
What a race.
Might have been able to pass the 17, but nope.
What a race. And through all this chaos, look who has crawled their way back to the front again. The 17 of Sly Fox.
Sly Fox is just one of those drivers who find their way through the field. So is Schlinken though. Like Colt said, he got in a wreck early on. This is stage 2, right?
Yep, stage 2.
Yeah, Schling getting caught up in the wreck in stage 1 and here in stage 2 riding on 3rd. Yeah, like I said, I think he's one of the drivers who really want to use that top side, and I don't really think, or I think he really doesn't trust anybody to go with him. Everybody's favoring that bottom side for right now because it's not stage 3. Nobody's willing to go up there right now. But if he does, I feel like he's going to be one of the first to go up there and try it. He's got mine, or I got his number right now.
That 5 car is looking really good too.
Yeah, for your debut to be in 10th. Oh, most of the race he's been racing in, top 5. Right now I believe he's 6th place right now, just sitting out of the top 5. They have Sly Fox, then the 8 car Bam, Slink, JWoww. Then we have MJ Bros rounding out your top 5, and yeah, there you go, 5 car right there, typical.
Yeah, you
running
got
top 10
6.
all race.
You got Davey Allison in 7th. You got Hurricane in 8th. Swerve in 9th. Sniper in 10th. Still Fuller in 11th. And it looks like Hollywood is in 12th and has dropped back from the pack with, looks like Frank and Chevy back there alongside with him. I don't know if y'all boys noticed, but this front pack is big now.
There was around, what, 5-6 pigs under a blanket. Now it's 10. It's gonna be 12 once Hollywood catches up to the field, but I feel like with the way things are looking now, everybody's calming down. They know what the car is feeling, making adjustments here and there, just want to settle in for stage 3. What would you guys do around this point of stage 2? You know, you already put a little bit of adjustments in, and well, what's going through your guys' mind for right now?
Oh man, I don't know, man. I think pit road's the main strategy to try to get track position here.
Yeah. It looks like they're just in everybody's straight line right now, and everybody's just following the leader, really. So I think maybe at the end of the race, like a two-tire call at the end of the race.
How about no call strategy, no tire call strategy? Because I remember somebody in stage 1 last night's race.
We watched you do it. We watched you do it last night.
Yeah, they kind
Get a
of
playoff point.
And here comes Phil, and under swerve.
just have to sometimes.
Little contact there.
Maybe somebody, stretches it out. But, it is Atlanta. Can you save the extra tire?
It looks like we had someone get loose about 4th or 5th round back, and looked like that pack really slowed down that pack back there. The top 3 have taken off now.
Yeah, they have.
The cookie has crumbled right there, back there for 5th place, I believe it is. They are 3 wide. 3 wide going into turn 3 still. Dying back. Nope, still 3 wide between 7th place of MJ Ross. I don't know what the other 2 cars. I can't make it up with my 420p TV screen.
Looks like Hurricane and Typical's back there. There's a big wide back there. If I was the 3 leaders, I would be locking bumpers as tight as I could right now, trying to get away.
Yep, right now, I would try to be focused on the person in front of me, and we're going right now. And I think Too Good and Colt know me the best. If me and one of them are out front and everybody's behind, yeah, I'm pushing you on the front and back straightaways, because in the turns I might not, but we need to get away from those guys, because if it's gonna be a race between us, it's gonna be us, nobody else.
Yes, and I'm not liking how they're working right now. They need to be way tighter, because if you look at that back group, there's 9 cars lined up in a row, just barreling towards them. It's only gonna take about 3 laps, and they'll be right back on their bumper again. Who's leading that pack? Is that JWoww leading that pack?
Oh, whoever was leading that pack. Pushed back out.
See, if they keep doing that, the 3 leaders, if stage 2 is in their hands, if them back guys keep battling like that. The more you go side by side in these cars, like we were talking about earlier, the parachutes engage, and the slower you run.
Yeah, that spoiler really just puts you out there. You've got to have 2 cars to make it move.
That's the same point that I was going to bring up. I'm glad Cole brought it up. Those big
earlier, from what we saw a 6-car pack, and Typical and Twitch tried to make it work on the outside, and they stalled beside the leader. They gained 1 position, but it wasn't enough. I honestly think you need 3 or 4 in that tie line pushing to really get it going.
Yeah, they put the spoilers in the game without the physics for the track, and it's made it really weird, because it's not like that a new event.
Yeah, I agree with you. The banking should be more banked, and we should be drafting like Daytona right now, but
Yeah, to you guys' point, there's still, you know, 6, 7 of them are in a straight line, but there's still that one that trying that high side. Maybe he got pushed out there, and he's trying to get back in. Now they look like they single filed it out, but I don't know. If you guys are in that backpack, can you make? Oh, here the first 3 leaders are signaling to come to pit road. Sly, Bam, and Schlinken are all coming in unison. If there was an extra 10-5 laps of that run, do you think those 7 cars in the back are catching them? Oh,
Oh, somebody wrecked, or was that just a screen? It looked like Schlink smacked the wall back there, but I think it was just a.
Maybe it was just a screen.
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
Yeah, because it makes it.
Too. You saw it too.
I was like, damn.
There we go. They're all down pit road now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sly Fox is hitting.
Oh wait, on
Oh,
Too Good,
oh.
on Too Good screen, he's seen.
On my screen, that car just smacked Sly.
Oh yeah, well, gotta smack the car that you need to beat.
For the gun, they're coming out.
First one off of pit road is going to be the 17, followed by the 8, the 10, 16, I believe it is.
That 17 is just as hot as Bush has been on the actual track lately. He is just.
Hey, maybe it's just the car. Maybe it's just a number in NASCAR.
Oh, D double. Oh my god, I can't tell you this. That old Darrell Walsh at 17. Matt Kenseth, whoever you want to call it. I'll say Matt Kenseth for Bird there.
I love me some Matty K.
For us older folk, it's Darrell Walsh.
What about for the newer people, for my generation? What is it for us, huh?
It's Chris Buescher.
Chris Buescher?
That boy is hot.
Yes.
He's the one to be going into the championship.
Now, with there being only 2 cars up here, do you guys think anybody else is going to catch up to them? I mean, it's only 2 cars pushing. And there's, 2 cars behind them, and behind them it's about 4? Yeah, just a big pack back there, but they're still battling it out.
Yeah, it looks like we got a two-man race right here.
Well, for stage 2 for right now, until everybody starts me jumbled back up. Yeah, right now.
Who are these top 2 right here? Is this Sly Fox and who's behind him?
And Bam Bam Twitch.
Bam Twitch showing some speed in the second.
Them two took off from the field, huh?
Yeah, they really. Bam Bam is the first to show any kind of speed to keep up with Sly. Sly's kind of showed the speed throughout the race. I mean, I think JWoww got the last spade. At 17 showed his speed throughout the whole race.
Yeah, and back here we got Slink in 3rd. Followed by Field. I'm not sure if Chevy is on the lead lap or not. If he is, he would be in 4th. If not, Field's 4th. We got Hollywood 5th, Davey 6th, Hurricane 7th, MJ 8th, Sniper not.
Bam, if he gets any little bit of room, he's gonna make that pass. He's gonna try to make that pass on the inside. You don't need much daylight. I'll put it in there.
They have one more pit stop to do before they make that final run to the end of the stage.
It looks like he's might be patient right now, but he's close enough. One little slip up here, might have a new leader. Ooh, smacks the wall a little bit.
Still maintaining their gap on that big old pack too. These are some fast cars up here.
I feel like these two are just drafting right now, pushing each other out further into the league, so they can fight it out at the end of the stage.
Well, you got this second pack back here with Schwink and Hollywood, MJ, Hurricane, and Field, and it's 6 cars thrown under a blanket back here. So I see why they're not gaining any ground. They're fighting. Man, you're right, Cole. They're actually gaining on this big old pack behind them. I'm barely seeing them back there now. So y'all see y'all gonna change y'all's picks now for stage 2 wins? We have some drivers that came to play tonight.
Oh yeah.
Drivers to watch. That 17 car is looking good. That 8 car is looking good. 45, you can't count him out with them wicked pit strategies he's had to propel him to stage 1 win. 51 is always, you can never count him out. He's always fast. Yeah. I don't know what to expect this final stage. Although I did not expect this 17 car to dominate the night. Let's flip back to this second group while them two play around up there in the lead. It's still Swink 3rd, Hollywood 4th, MJ 5th. JWoww has moved up to 6th, now from 10th. He's slowly working his way up to the front of that pack. 7th, Field Filler, 8th, Davey, 9th, Hurricane, and 10th, Sniper. Sniper's struggling to hang on to that pack. He'll try to hang on to it. If not, he's going to fall way back. Next pack's about another 5 seconds behind that.
Oh, this Bam Bam's looking like he's trying to make a move. He's kind of want to. Looks like he's just being patient, but looking to see what he can do at the end of the race if he needs to make a move.
Alright, we got cars coming down pit road. The second pack's going down pit road.
What's up, boys? Have we gotten our pit stop yet? I had to, empty
We're
on my
starting our
tank.
final pit stop in stage 2 now. We got 16 on pit road, 45 on pit road, 31 on pit road, all at the same time. First one's down.
Gonna try to get those fresher tires and maybe offset what they have for the leader. Leaders are pitting now.
Yep,
Leaders
8 and
are
17
pitting.
just signaled. They're going down now.
17 in the 8 car, coming down pit road. I think the 16 did have a little bit of damage coming into pit road. We're gonna have to chat with him after the race, cause yeah, That whole run, it was just a two-car little tandem between the 17 and the 8.
There you go. There's a
16
little.
got to be right there. Yeah,
I'll
something
tell
must
you
have
what
happened.
I
bunched up.
noticed. What I just noticed is MJ and Hurricane just got down pit road, the best I've seen out of anyone, and they just closed half the gap they had. Just them two cars on the 8 and 17. Let's see where they filter out. Eight and 17 pulling
coming
off now.
Oh, they're coming out side by side.
Maybe the 8 edges him
They're
out.
coming out side by side.
They're
It's a
probably
drag
ghost
race.
cars right now, but the 8 car looks to have the edge. Holy shit. We need to see how
Look
this is
at
gonna
this
end.
shit. Oh, they're about ragos.
The 8 car comes out
It
in
looked wild
front.
on my
Oh,
screen.
wow.
It looked wild. The
8
8
car
car
And people-
drag
and-
race to
And people's gonna say, you know, he crossed the yellow line, he deserves a drive-through penalty. I don't think that's the case. The
They
17
were
was under,
drag racing.
he could have
Yeah,
gave him
they were-
room to get underneath and go side by side on that yellow line. The 17 chose to run him up the track, and
They were racing.
yeah, they raced hard. That was good, clean racing right there. It looks like they maintained a real good gap still.
What we say is gonna have to be something crazy. Pit road, strategy pit. Have you ever seen that? Either of you guys ever seen that?
Oh, that's the first
Coming
time I've
side
seen
to
them battle
side.
out like that. That was crazy.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Here comes the 17 now. He wants that lead back bad.
Mhm. He's pissed.
With these two cars being, you know, the better cars all day, do you think one can pass the other?
Yep, and I think we're about to see it now.
Coming to fruition. Let's see if this high side can prevail, because, you know,
Ooh,
I've been
it
talking
does
a
not.
lot of good stuff about this high side. It's got to work one of these times. Come on, guys.
He's trying to make it work, but he can't give no draft to the 8. Every time he gives a draft to the 8, that's advantage. He needs to stay out from behind the 8 the whole time. Him ducking in behind like that is helping the 8 gain momentum.
I mean, you also got to remember that the championship races are run under low draft, and Sly doesn't really want to get away from 8 too far. But I understand what you mean. You know, you want to try to get away from him and not give any advantage that is going to help him in the long run.
Yep, like
Because,
he's
yeah.
doing right now. If he can get on that quarter panel side draft and then the front stretch right there on the dog leg, he's got him.
He's
Look
gonna,
at-
yeah, it's gonna work.
James is coming forward.
Yeah, stay right there, right on the outside of
Here he
him.
goes. Is
He's
he
gonna
about to
get
make
it
it
coming
work?
down. He's coming
Get the
down
side
the
draft. Get the side draft. Oh, he didn't side draft him.
Oh no,
As long as
still
he's right there on the quarter panel. Oh, little contact.
He lost it going up the track.
Another
There we go,
car
this
in
is
sight
the
from
17.
behind him.
He's making another run to that top. And that's what he needs to do. He needs to start the run out of the turn and the whole straightaway. He does not need to
Get
go
that
on
clean air. Keeping that
Yep.
clean air.
Because you already know the 8's going to stay on that bottom
he is.
side. As long as he's
This
on
is
that
it
bottom
right
side,
here.
the 17's going to have free room. All those other 4 lanes maybe at Atlanta. You can stick it 4 wide here.
Oh, look at the run out of 2. This is it. If anything, this has to be it. Side by side going off into 3.
He's gonna get a good launch right here.
Side by
Right
side
here,
headed
turn
into
4 is
4.
gonna have to help him right here.
Rod's right here. He's gonna get it.
Oh, ooh, Twitch. I think they're still racing. I don't think that was the stage yet. They didn't slow
No,
down.
not the stage yet, but Twitch definitely have led that lap right here. But maybe coming out of the backstretch, the 17 might be able to hook it up
Here
right
he
here.
goes. He edges the bumper
Side by
ahead,
side for
bailing
the
off into
whole
3.
couple of laps right there. This is good. See,
He arced it
you
a
gotta
little
stay
high
right
there.
there. And see, that's the hard part about it. You gotta try to give them space, but also want to stay right there on their side so you can get that side drive.
It's making Bam go up the track a little bit more.
Here he goes. He's got a good run on exit. Let's see if he can make it work again. Just stalled out. I wonder if
gonna
that
take a
wall,
lap.
the air off the walls, having anything to do with it. Because every time he's
It's
on
gonna
the
take a
outside,
lap
it's
or
stalled.
two, I think.
Here it goes.
Maybe not. Here it
Here
goes
it goes.
again.
He's got that side drive. There it is.
Maybe staying on this quarter panel right here is gonna help him. He just backs off just by a little bit. Maybe he got into him out back, because I seen that the 8 car went from the bottom all the way to the top.
It's definitely making the 8 car going everywhere to try to.
Here comes the 17 again on the outside. I
This
just
is
don't
the
know if
best
he's gonna
run
make
he's
it
had
work.
through here.
He's gotta have some help, and it ain't gonna get there.
No, look, this. They're beating and banging.
I mean, with tires being warm, what do you think? The 17's gonna have a better car in the longer runs?
Oh, he's got it. Ooh, no, he had a run.
Yes, he does. Here we go. Ooh, that was close, man. Barely got that lap. Side draft right there, come back up. That was perfect. Perfect by the 17. He does that follow. Ooh, good run out by the 8 though.
They are battling up here. 8 definitely feels the heat from the 17.
Yeah, 17's trying to push him into a mistake, but Switch is known for just ticking off the same lap, or near the same lap time every single time. He's very consistent.
But Sly's doing the same
And
thing.
I know that we
Putting the
just see
pressure
the
on
8
every
and the
lap.
17, but I see 2 more cars off in the distance coming out of turn 2
He's
right
definitely
now.
got a run
There's
coming
3
down.
cars.
He's got the
3 and
nose
4.
on him coming out in the 3.
There's a couple other cars coming out of. Nope, now
I
they're coming.
see him. Those cars back there are gaining pretty quickly. On
Gaining
the
substantial
front
amount. I mean,
front
these
two
2 are
battling
racing
like-
right here.
Last time.
The 8's heart's got to be pounding right now. He's been on the.
Every time that 17 steps out, I see them 2 cars in the back get bigger and bigger.
Well, you can almost hear it in these two cars when the 8 and 17 are together going through the corner. You can hear them both bogged down, almost, because of the parachutes on the back of the car. When they go through the turns together, you don't hear it. But... Ooh, we got into the back of them a little bit. Oh, that was it. That was it. Got bam.
Twitch won stage 2. Sly second. Looks like MJ got 3rd. Hollywood 4th. Phil Phillips 5th. It looks like Hurricane got 6th. Alright boys, here we go. Final stage. What's y'all's predictions? Who you got?
These top 2 look pretty
Is it going to be that
fast.
17 car that's been dominating all night? Is it going to be the 8 or 45 that stole stages from him? Or is it going to be that 51 that just continues to show himself in that top 3 by the end of runs?
If anyone's interesting here, fellas.
Alright, boys, let's
Things are
let
about to
Cole
pick
stage
up.
3 right here.
Things are about to pick up. This is about to be an exciting restart because
We have 55 laps, so we should have 2 stops, and we should have our winner decided after the 2 stops. Here we go, coming out of 2.
55 laps and remaining.
The 8
Let's
car
start
goes
I'll
high.
start counting this shit down too.
I think the 8 car is gonna. I think he might be already thinking fuel strategy. That 8 car is known for fuel strategy. He knows what he's doing. I think he's gonna try to make it 2 stops. I'm not sure if it's 2 stops or 3 stops. If you saw he went
We
to the
got
high side and
54
purposely
laps
went to the back.
remaining right here, just so we can have little side
Saving
kind
his
of.
car a bit.
Smart move. 17's gonna stay up here and burn his stuff up. 51, 44
Bold
are gonna be up here
strategy,
burning it.
Cotton.
Well, with
They've been
with
burning
how
the whole race,
17,
though,
yeah,
buddy.
with how the 17 has been running, I feel like he has this
Get
advantage
to
of
catch me
knowing
if
what
you
he gotta
can,
do.
and then get a 20-second lead on everybody and then pit. That's what he's been doing the whole
Yeah.
race.
But now look who he's got behind him. That 51 of MJ Bros. We know who MJ Bros is.
Speed shows up at the third stage.
That guy's in the game.
There's contact in the back.
Look
That
to
guy
be
is in the
minor.
game.
He's in the game. It looked to be a little minor contact there in the back, but
Looks like Schlink and someone got into it.
everybody's going single file line for right now, trying to follow Sly Fox. Yeah, with it being low draft, there's not gonna be a lot of runs being generated. Everybody's gonna wanna stay single file, stay put, be content with where they are right now. As long as, like what Tuga said, 2 more cars go up there on the high side, it's gonna work. Just everybody wanting to conserve everything to the very end, and that's where a lot of the moves are gonna be. Genuinely, 5 laps to go, maybe set it up 10 laps to go. I don't know.
Yeah, what I tell y'all,
I
these
always
old
try to
heads
go.
are gonna start popping up. Look at Phil Filler running third right now. Here they come.
Yep.
And
One of
also,
the
look at
old
the new
heads go
face, number
fast.
9 in here. Is that Mach 1? Yeah, Mach 1 has made himself up in top 6. Hadn't said his name all night. He's finally up in the mix. Swerve's trying to. It seems like Swerve has a really good short run car. I don't know if he's getting tangled with people or what, but his long run seems to fade. I say that, and Swerve typical out there and telling him this main pack.
Typical still having, a great debut, especially being in the championship series with all these, fast guys. Let us remind you guys that you can't change your setups. You have to go into 2020, and then you gotta remember where you gotta change. You gotta, fix it up, and then you have to have somebody, set up a lobby, because you just can't, race against the AIs with custom setups, or go to race now or not race now, but practice and use custom setups. You have to do it through 2020. So the fact that these guys, race a couple races, do, little adjustments here and there, go all the way to 2020, put in those adjustments, and then come back to 2022 and have to do that, yeah, you got a lot of time. I wouldn't be able to handle all that. It's a lot.
There's a driver we never really talk about too much, and he's up in the top 5 every single week. Hollywood. Here he is again, stage 3, popped up, running 4th. Looks like I don't think we're going to see this top group pull apart. I think they're going to try as hard as they can to stay attack.
And with their notes, knowing what they know, are they gonna just follow the leader in the pit road and hope for the best and not get
I'm
hit in
almost
the ass
thinking
or
so.
something like
I'm
that?
almost thinking it's going to look like stage 1, and we're going to have a big old pileup going into the pits when 17 pulls off.
Yeah, I mean, with everybody witnessing what happened in stage 2, everybody tried their own little strategy. Everybody went here, there, yeah. You lost all that track position in 17.
Everyone
You ran
knows
it
they got
up.
to keep that 17 in their back pocket because he's been up there all night long.
But let's say one of the back markers, well, not back, I can't say back markers because nobody's really a back marker. Let's say one of the guys, further on in the pack, what if they pit and they get out in the lead, like what we saw in the first stage with the 41. He pits early, comes out with the lead, leads a couple of laps here and there. What do you guys think? You think we're gonna see a couple of strategies being played?
I don't know. Part of me
I
says
just
yes,
feel like it's
but
gotta be time.
it's 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 go time. You can't be screwing around now. I feel like everyone's gonna be on the same strategy. 4 tires, fill it up, go. I don't think we're gonna have any goofy, which we might, and it might work. I'm calling it goofy, and it might work, but I think we're gonna see 4 tires all night. We're on the cheese grater, Checo. They're pulling them off almost to the rim, and they pull them off. Speaking of pit, we shouldn't be too much far. Let me say about 15 more laps. We should be seeing all the leaders coming down pit road for the first pit stop. Looking good right now, though. You don't see much too wide. You see the cars back there trying to make a few moves on the outside, but other than that, it's single file, just trying to save your car.
I feel like with everybody knowing what 2x2 happens, or side by side happens, everybody's gonna just want to stay in line. It's low draft. It's gonna be a little bit harder. Somebody's gonna have to have their car, set up just a tad bit better than the leader, especially here at Atlanta. Those big ass spoilers, you really can't do anything. Nobody's gonna be behind you. Oh, as we see, like 4 guys, I guess. I think they went up. Maybe they get loose and then they go back down, but I feel like that top side is gonna start forming here soon. Is the 17 gonna stay on the bottom or move to the top? That's the question, though.
I think he's going to stay glued to that yellow line because I think it's going to be hard to pass from that outside.
Oh, no. That's bad. Here, reset it. I'm gonna leave it right now.
And here comes the 17 going down pit road, and he swerved the 9 car. Only 3 cars barreled down pit road. Everyone else stayed out. This might be where they separate themselves from the 17. Now they really got to push. I'd say stay out there for a lap or 2 and really try to push and get some gap between them and 17. Here comes the 17, 9, and 48 all simultaneously coming out.
Hey, Colt, can you share play again? Por favor, mi compa.
Yeah.
Here comes the 17 off. Let's go look and see if the rest of the cars are going down pit yet. Oh, J-Well got spun around on pit. I don't know what happened there. As the rest of the guys are coming down pit road.
Yeah, still didn't even let me join. I try to do it again.
Here you go, Chip.
Got the 51 coming down, 44 coming down,
Thank you.
8 coming down, 4 coming down, 45 came down, Rex entering pits, the 5 came down. That might have hurt the 45, that might have cost him his day there. It kind of looks to me that the 17 has maintained his lead.
The heat took off.
We got a new contender in second trying to run down Sly right now. We got the 48 and Swerve. Behind him, we got MJ, and we got the 9 of Mach 1. Field Filler and Twitch is behind them. We got new contenders up here in the final stage, boys.
Yeah,
Swerve
being
like
side by
51
side
go.
for second over there just wasn't gonna help that. But letting him go by maybe is gonna be helping the 48. 48 is gonna let MG Bros go by and hopefully just follow him, maybe push him down the straightaways and get closer to that 17. Because right now, if they all work together, that 17 is a sitting duck. Whatever the 17 wants to do, it doesn't matter. That 17 is a sitting duck if 3 or 4 cars are right behind him in a line. They're gonna catch him.
Here we go. We got Phil Filler moving up, taking the position from the 9, and here comes Twitch following underneath. Them two guys are starting to come up, and they're about to close the door on Swerve and MJ. I think all these leaders are about to be back in top of the curve in the next few laps. No way that 17 car is going to pull away with 5 cars on them. I think Hollywood, JWoww, and Typical, I think they're the ones that got into each other. That's why they're so far behind, because they was running 4th, 5th, and 6th for a pit stop. But here we go. I'm putting it back on the leader. We got about 35 to go, and we're looking at one more pit stop to the end. It looks like that 9 is fading. I don't think he's going to catch the tail end of this pack now. I think he's too far gone, and Twitch is on the verge of losing this pack. Phil Filler just took 3rd from Swerve, so now Phil Filler's back up to 3rd, and we're running the same top 3 as we did before pit stop. Sly 1st, MJ 2nd, Phil Filler 3rd. And they're there. They have to be pulling that draft on the 17 now. I see coming into out of 4, they should be bumper to bumper. And that's true. Here they are. Packed back together. 5 cars for battling it out for the lead. Got one more pit stop. Who's going to win it out of these 5 cars, gentlemen?
Now, out of these 5 cars, it could be a tough decision. But like I said, all 4 of those guys, they linked up, they caught up to Sly. It's a matter of if they want to, use that high side, and whoever's in front of the other 3 cars, that's the car that's gonna beat everybody right now. Guys, let's say the 51 goes, he's in the lead, and then Sly Fox goes all the way, he goes to 5th. Let's say the thing stay. Oh,
did Sly get loose on exit?
I'm not sure. I was thinking that they're gonna call pits, but now it looks like the 51 is gonna take the lead.
Oh man, I was not expecting that. I thought the 17 was gonna stay barreling the head of the train. 51 took over the lead. We got Phil Filler 2nd, Swerve 3rd. Twitch soon to be 4th. I don't see this outside working, and Sly's gonna have to slide in behind them in 5th.
Yeah, with these guys just wanting to take down laps, they're just gonna want to stay single file for right now. We might start seeing side by side racing more towards the end of the End of the run right here. After pit road for sure. But for right now, everybody's just gonna wanna stick where they are, not lose a lot of track position. Because remember, this is just 5 cars right here. There's what? 17? Wait, no. There's 16, 15 cars in the race.
I think it was 17 tonight. It's okay.
17? Well, 16 because Silence had a problem and stuff like that. And this is the front group. This is the guys that are not making the mistakes. Like I said, they're staying single filed. These are the people who caught slide fox. I'm telling you. What? 5 seconds back, Slide's chilling, and then boom, there's 4 cars. Here you go, Slide. Now he's got to battle these guys so he can get the lead back. Try to win this thing.
Well, what do you think the call is? Do you think they pit earlier, or do you think they run the fuel all the way out and then pit? What do you think's the call here, Chico?
You know, here, I'll ask you a question before I answer that one. Are you gonna take tires?
Absolutely, you have to take tires here. I'm sure that right rear is about 15 right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I would gamble it and probably only take right sides. I would have to see how my left sides are burning and see if I want to gamble it, because, you know, take right sides, shorter pit stop, take a little bit of fuel, because actually they'd probably have to take 4 and a full fuel tank, because then they'd have to go like 1 whole fuel run, no?
I just saw Hurricane
Yeah,
right down the pit road. And I see lap traffic coming up. Now this is where the high side's really going to work. If the lap car is trying to avoid the leader and goes high, and the second place car dips out and gets that draft, and slingshots around him up high, that might work and get the lead. Let's look for field filler, see if field filler uses a lap car as a pick. They're catching them lap cars pretty quick. It looks like the 48, the 17's going to pit road.
$17.48. I wish it was 38. But yeah, 17, the 48, the 9, the 44, they're all coming down pit road right now.
Yep, I'm going to stay on the 17, see where he fades, see if he comes out in front of these leaders with this early pit stop. First, he has to make it out in front of the 48, though. 48's been having some fast pit stops.
Who's going to be the 8 car? What is it? The same thing. That 8 car got in front of the 17. The last round of pit stops, in stage 2, I believe. Yeah, right there. Both of them were ghost cars. Got right on there. As you guys see, the leaders went by right there. Yeah, like Too Good said, they're gonna have to be pitting soon. Let's see where this stacks the 17 and the 48 up. Oh, okay. 48 looks to have gotten the early exit out on the 17. Here on the outside goes the 4 and the 14. 48 still stays on the bottom. Should have shot up. 17 looks to go on the high side, going around the 14. Or, I mean, the 48, I mean. The 4 goes into pit road. Right
Okay,
now.
the first objective is complete. The 17 came out in front of the 48. Now, can we see if this pitting a few laps early pays off for him? And let's see if he can jump the leaders. Leaders are coming down pit road now.
And remember, Sly Fox is a lap down, so right now he'd be unlapping himself.
Yep, he's unlocking
Passing
himself
the leaders.
right now. Let's see if
Now,
he has
let's
what it
see.
takes. Him and the 48. Bumper to bumper.
The 48 now has just passed the 45.
They're going down the back stretch, I'm assuming, right now. About to be headed off in the 3. They are exiting pit road now.
3.
Field
17 is now
filler
exiting
comes out
4.
first. Field filler is in front of the 51 and the 8, exiting pit road.
Filler is first right now, but the 17 is coming down the front stretch, coming into turn 1. I don't know where the other leaders are. Most
Here they
likely on the
come.
backstretch.
And it looks like Filler is gonna. Oh no, he's not. He's not gonna get the lead. The 51 dives below him. And there
Got
goes
the
Filler back
51, the
underneath him.
40,
And here comes the
or
8.
the 44, the 8.
And the 8 takes advantage of the slip up. Twitch to the lead.
Maybe a little bit of lag too, guys. I seen that a little bit. What would you have called that? Is it a visual glitch? Was it a lag in the game? I don't know. Old
It's tough.
servers
It's
always
tough
gonna
to
be
tell with
shitty.
these servers, man. You know how crappy they are. Sometimes it
Yeah.
don't look like it's lagging up here in the booth, and it's lagging like crazy for them. So we'll find out after the race for sure, though. Looks like that 51 is not playing games anymore. He keeps showing that bumper underneath the 8. He might move him up the track. He wants that lead bad. 44 looks like he's trying to get under the 51 as well. Gloves are off now,
Everybody's
boys.
trying
It
to
is
win this
time.
race. I'm
It's
telling
time
you.
to go.
This is goal time. Hey, it's gonna be a matter of time until we see that fucking high side work. I've been preaching it all race long, and that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. A high side move for the lead and win on the last lap. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Here we have the 8, the 51, 44, 17, and the 48 running off the top 5.
Looks like Sniper's in 6th, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna see if that's Sniper.
Looks like it. I can't tell. I don't think he's a lap down. I think he's had speed in his car. I think he's running 6th.
And then Hollywood, presumably running right there in 7th place. I think that's white with black on the side, or black in the back, and neon colors.
Look at
I like that 31
Twitch,
car.
while we're sitting here talking, lost the lead, and he is going all the way to the back. Now it's the MJ Field Filler show. With Sly coming up.
There's Sly right there with the 48 and the 8 right behind him. Hey, what I was saying might work if MJ Bros isn't getting that help that the 17 is getting from the 48 and the 8. You might see the high side move. I wish this was the new paved Atlanta, so then we can have close pack racing that we should have at super speedways like this. Atlanta is now considered quote unquote a super speedway, and I think it deserves that title. In real life, I feel like it does deserve the title of a super speedway. It's such a beautiful race.
I just got word that it is 10 to go, so that I'm assuming it's 9 to go when we cross this line right here, and that's why they're racing like that. It's white knuckle time. These boys are giving it everything they got now for the win.
Oh yeah, straight pedal to the metal. I don't think anybody's gonna be letting off right here, pressing the gas or pressing the brake pedals. Oh, there's none of that checking up shit now. It's either you go or you go home. Right here is where they pay the big bucks. 10 to go. Well, 9 to go here. When they cross the line, it's gonna be 8 to go for the race. With MJ Bros still in the lead, right?
Yes, MJ Bros is in the lead, and Phil Filler's on him for second. Sly third, Swerve fourth, and Twitch fifth. And it ain't looking like them 3 are catching the 2 front cars. It looks like it's going to be a battle between the 2 as they're coming off the backstretch with 8 to go, 7 at the line.
Oh, switch the camera to the panning room.
It looks like MJ's starting to gain a little bit on the whole field. It's looking like he's pulling away. He's got about a car on the 44. Coming out of 2 now.
Yeah, like you said, the old guys always prevail. Now that 44 right there, sitting in second, and you might get a win over here too. 17 is pulling away from the 48 and the 8 right there. Sitting right here in 3rd place. He's been having a strong car all night.
Well, the 17 is there now. He is there.
Yep,
We're
pulled
just
away from the
6 to go.
48 and the 8, and now 6 to go. Here we have all 3 cars under the... I mean, you can call all 5 under the blanket. They're all right here. They just need a little bit of draft, and boom, they're right here. 44 might get a little bit of a shove from the 17, but hey.
Here we
As
go,
long as
coming to
they're going
5 to
straight, they're
go.
straight.
The top 3 are nose to tail. The 48 and the 8's behind them trying to make something work.
5 to go. You got the word from 5 to go. Right now, 51 is still in the lead with the 44 closely following him right there. Hey, maybe if he goes outside, he's going to have help on the 17 and the 8.
Here we go, coming
Maybe.
off 4. We're coming down to 4 to go.
4 to go. 4 to go. And here they are, ass to tail. All 5 of them. Well, all 4 of them, because it's only the 51, 44, 17, and the 8. 48, he might have just lost a little bit of the draft there. And it
Here
sucks
we
when you're
go.
on low draft, and especially in these cars, you lose a lot.
Coming off into 3 now.
You see Frank going in the pit road, but yep, coming to 3 to go with MJ
3 more
Boston
rotations. Does the 44 have enough? Does the 17? Can the 17 make a move from 3rd? Like I said earlier, I think the winner comes from 1st or 2nd. If it comes from 3rd, it's got to have a really good run. But let's see what happens. Here we go. Coming down the back stretch.
Yeah, with worn tires, it's going to be difficult, but hey, 3 to go, coming into 3
the
and 4,
44
the
gets loose.
17. 17 goes into the inside of the 44, the 44 gets loose. Oh, but the 8 is going to be right on the bumper of the 17. Maybe they can get really, really close to MJ Bros. Let's see. But 2 to
2
go.
to go.
2 to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Here we go. I'm
The
starting to see
8
the
car
17
just
come back
gives
into
a
the
little
picture.
bit of a space to the 17. Looks to the high side.
Here we
Coming
go.
off the turn 4 right here. They're coming to the white flag right here. And the 17 is getting closer and closer to the bumper of the 51 car. With 1 to go coming into turn 1. The 17 is, he's gaining. He's gaining a lot, but it just might not be enough to get side by side with him coming out of the turn 2. And yeah, it's looking really, really dire right here. The situation is closely fading as the 17 is going into pit road right now. I believe so. He might be out of gas. And he might have been running out of gas.
So that gives you the 51 wins, the 8 second, and the 44 third.
I'm not sure what happened right there at the end of the race.
Looks like the 17 got away with 4th. Alright, now we're gonna get the guy top 3 in here so Checo can give him 100 questions. I'm curious to see how I'm curious to hear from the 51. I'm curious to hear from the 17. Oh well, the 17 didn't make top 3. I'm curious to hear from that 44.
Alright, let's get the top 3 in here real quick. We will add... Oh wait, here. Let me do this. Who are we inviting?
MJ Field and Twitch. I don't know if we're gonna get filled in here or not. I don't think he showed up last time we tried.
Alright, well, here we go. 2 out of the top 3, with the winner being MJ Bros. How does it feel winning all these races, MJ? Come on now.
It was a tough race, dude. Atlanta's tough. You got to get around the bottom and get the track position. I had to use a little bumper there a couple times, just in trying to get there. You see a little hole, you got to go for it. And the way the super speedway bottom racing is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. I thought the
go
17
ahead.
had it all night, man. Were you just saving your stuff? Were you just saving it till that last pit stop was over with to really get it, or what?
Not really. Just had kind of bad luck track position wise. Got a lag spike. I think the 16 just randomly. He never lags. So I don't know what happened there, but we had bad damage, and then I got in an incident in stage 1 when people were trying to check up and get in line on the bottom. So just kind of bad luck. But yeah, the 17 was really fast. I was just riding, kind of saving, trying to go a little bit longer and get fresher tires. That was what I was trying to do that last stage.
Well, yeah, man. You look good, like always, man. Congratulations on that win.
Thank you guys, appreciate it. Thanks for doing all you do up in the booth too.
Yes, sir. All right, now, Checo, what you got for Twitch?
You know, the A car looks strong all night with him being, behind, in front of anybody. Yeah. How did your car feel all night? Because I feel like you were more dominant, pushing somebody rather than, getting pushed or leading a line.
Yeah, for some reason, like when I was in the middle of the pack, my car was always really freaking tight, and I couldn't figure it out. I would drop the tape, adjust the wedge, all sorts of stuff, and it wouldn't fix it, but I was faster. And then when I was out front, my car was just too free, so I was, loose a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I won stage 2. I think I finished second in stage 1, so it's a good points night, so I'm not going to complain about it.
Just, a lot of handling where to, change the balance here and there, huh? But, nah, like I said, you ran a great race tonight. As well with the 17, you guys really worked together right there in the final, closing moments. I thought you were going to catch up to the 51 car and pass him for the lead right there. How were you feeling right there in the last couple of laps?
I was feeling good. On the final lap, on the backstretch, I was like, well, I'm in third. I gotta try something. And then I think Sly Fox ran out or something, and he tried to go low, and I wasn't able to get entry into 3, so I kind of had to wing it in the last 2 corners. But I mean, he was in a really tricky spot, so it was hard for him to get out of the way. But if he went high, I think I would have a chance for the win, passing MJ.
Oh, but that's great. Like you said, a great points paying great points paying night for the A car. And just a great drive from him overall all night. Dude, you got anything for Twitch over here?
No, man. Other than just you and that 51 car is consistent every week, man. We're constantly talking to y'all in the booth. Some other guys are gonna have to get in here, but that's good. That shows y'all's consistency. That's y'all are very consistent. I'm looking forward to next week as we go to Richmond, a short track. That's gonna be a fun one.
Yep, thank you. Thank you for everything.
Yes, sir.
Let's move on to the 17, which is he didn't finish top 3, but you always want to get a driver in the booth to talk about how good of a race or how good of a climb they did, and the 17 just had a phenomenal car all night. He, held the lead for 10 laps, towards the end, and pit stops, man. Strategies became a factor in a lot of things, you know. Dude, you got anything for the 17 to start it off?
What happened? What happened with you?
I just burned a little bit too much right rear. And whenever I did that, the car just it went to bit handling pretty bad. Honestly, I thought I was gonna be able to have something for the 51, but MJ, man, that I don't know what it is.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, I was pulling for you up here in the booth, man. I'm ready to see someone else other than that 51 and 8 car up there in Victory Lane, man. You almost had it.
To be honest with you, I got to give a huge shout out to Hurricane. He's been pushing me big time to get on my wheel, and I've been fighting it, and I'm like, nah, I'd rather just sit on my couch and sit on my ass and just have a controller in my hand. But these last 2 weeks, I've had two really strong cars, and just pit strategy's killing me, honestly.
Yeah, I've noticed
Because
that, man. I've noticed you've been top 10 last week and this week. You were up there dominating the race.
we'll get there. I got a really good car for Richmond, and maybe we can take MJ off this totem pole.
We'll see. Checo, you got anything else for the 17?
Yeah, just you know, how did you set up the car all night? Because with, Bam Bam saying he was battling with, tightness here, looseness there. How did you have to deal with it coming to pit stops? I don't want you to share your secrets. I just, we just
No,
want a little bit of driver insight, you know?
I mean, the car felt really good. The first couple laps of each stage, the car was very, very good. I mean, it was a rocket ship basically. But as the longer the run, the freer the car got. I started burning a lot more right rear than I really anticipated. So honestly, I was never really tight. It was just getting more and more free later in the stages.
Gotcha. Well, man, you look good tonight, and I'm excited since you got that wheel in your hand now. I'm excited to see what kind of speed you're gonna bring every week now.
Well, we're gonna see. Congratulations, MJ.
Thank you, man. It's fun racing with you tonight, man.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And Checo, you got anything else?
No, just a lot of great racing from the guys over here at the championship series over here at Killswitch Racing. Just a great night overall at Atlanta. Seeing a lot of clashing, banging here, great racing there, a lot of strategies being played out. As you heard from the drivers, they had, great fun night for them. But yeah, I had a fun time watching this race. Just nothing but smiles over here. It was excellent.
Yeah, it was a good race, and we'll pick it up again next week. Same time, we'll be at Richmond night. It'll be another good one. But until then, we'll see y'all next week.
Oh, see you.